If you're thinking about moving to Grimsby, Ontario, or you already live here and want to truly understand what makes this town special, this video is for you. Grimsby is one of those places people don't always think about right away, but once they spend time here, it starts to make a lot more sense. I'm a local Ontario real estate agent. I work with buyers all across Hamilton, Niagara, and the surrounding areas. And today I want to walk you through the top 5 things to do in Grimsby. Not just surface level attractions, but the lifestyle pieces that actually matter if you're considering living here. Let's start with the biggest one. The first thing you absolutely have to experience in Grimsby is the Niagara Escarpment and the hiking culture that comes with it. Grimsby sits right at the base of the escarpment, which means you have immediate access to some of the most scenic trails in southern Ontario. Beamer Memorial Conservation Area is the most well-known spot, and for a good reason. From the parking lot, you can access multiple trail systems that take you up along the escarpment, offering panoramic views of Lake Ontario and the entire Niagara Peninsula. In the spring, Beamer is famous for hawk migration season. You'll see bird watchers from all over the province, and even if that's not your thing, the energy and activity make it a really unique experience. In the fall, the colors here are surreal. This is one of those places where you realize how close Grimsby is to nature, despite being so well connected to the QEW. And then there's the Bruce Trail. This is Canada's oldest and longest marked hiking trail, and it runs directly through Grimsby. That means you can access short local hikes or connect to multi-day trail systems without ever leaving the region. For people who enjoy hiking, trail running, or just getting outside after work, this alone is enough to put Grimsby on the map. The second major thing to do in Grimsby is enjoy the waterfront, especially Grimsby on the lake. Over the past several years, this area has completely transformed. What used to be largely industrial has turned into a modern waterfront community with condos, townhomes, marinas, and walkable green space. The waterfront trail is a big part of daily life here. People walk their dogs, bike, jog, or just go for evening strolls along the lake. You get wide open views of Lake Ontario, sailboats in the marina, and some of the best sunsets anywhere along this stretch of the shoreline. Grimsby on the lake also has cafes, restaurants, Lang's is my favorite, and small businesses that give it a very relaxed, almost resort style feel in the summer months. This area is especially popular with people moving from Toronto or Hamilton who want lake access without paying Niagara on the lake prices. The third thing you have to experience in Grimsby is the wineries and the food scene. Grimsby sits right on the edge of Niagara wine country, which means you're surrounded by vineyards without being in touristy heavy areas. 40 Creek Whiskey is one of the biggest names here and offers tours, tastings, and events throughout the year. You're also close to smaller boutique wineries in nearby Lincoln and Beamsville, which makes for easy weekend wine tours without the crowds. Beyond wine, Grimsby has a surprisingly strong local food scene. Main Street is where you'll find independent cafes, bakeries, and restaurants that locals actually support year-round. This isn't a town dominated by big chains. It's the kind of place where you start recognizing the same faces, the same owners, and the same staff, and that sense of community matters more than people realize. The fourth thing to do in Grimsby is take advantage of the parks, beaches, and outdoor recreation. 50 Point Conservation Area is just a short drive away, and it's one of the best all-around outdoor spaces in the region. You've got a beach, marina, picnic areas, and seasonal camping. In the summer, this becomes a go-to spot for families because of paddleboarding, fishing, and lake days without the long drive to Niagara Falls or Toronto beaches. Within Grimsby itself, there are plenty of local parks, playgrounds, and trail systems that connect neighborhoods and green spaces. This makes it very easy to stay active without needing to plan a full day trip. For buyers with kids or people who value outdoor space, this is a huge lifestyle win. The fifth and final thing to do in Grimsby is experience the small town community and local events. This is where Grimsby really separates itself from larger cities. Despite its growth, Grimsby still feels like a town where people know each other. The Grimsby's Farmers Market runs seasonally and is a big community gathering point. There are outdoor concerts, local festivals, holiday events, and community fundraisers throughout the entire year. Downtown Grimsby is walkable, friendly, and genuinely community driven. For many of the buyers I work with, this is the biggest reason why they choose Grimsby. They want access to nature. They want proximity to Hamilton, Niagara, and the GTA, but they don't want the chaos or cost of bigger cities. Grimsby offers that balance. And when you combine escarpment views, lake access, wineries, outdoor recreation, and just a strong sense of community, it's easy to see why Grimsby continues to attract attention. If you're thinking about moving to Grimsby and want to know which neighborhoods are best, what home prices look like, or how it compares to places like Stony Creek or Beamsville, that's exactly what this channel is about. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.